Okay, so I mean, I've been kind of lying to you. I've said in the last video, I've got 4 episodes left of this arc, and also I told you in the past that 3 episode videos are dead. That we're not doing 3 episodes in a video anymore. We're always having a minimum of 4. Obviously that's ignoring extenuating circumstances, and this is one of those circumstances. Crunchyroll, like, apparently mislabels some of these episodes, so technically this arc goes until 877. So because of that, we're only going up to 877 in this video right here. So yeah, that's what's happening. So yeah, keep your pants on. I'm not doing this. I'm not going back to doing 3 episode videos. It's just to wrap up this arc because we have 3 episodes left of Whole Cake Island. I'm really excited. Then we move on to Reverie. Reverie has, I believe, 12 episodes in it. And so it will just be 3 videos of 4 episodes. That's pretty short. Apparently there's also a lot of recap in it, so it's possible I'm gonna be like sort of skipping past recap and stuff, but we'll be figuring that out as we go through that arc as well. But it doesn't matter because right now we're focused on the end of Whole Cake Island. 3 episodes left to wrap this up. I feel like that's appropriate. I mean, I feel like we've wrapped up a lot of it already. Like, I mean, if you had asked me, like, you know, 30 episodes ago, if the wrap-up of this arc would not include us beating Big Mom, and in fact, we wouldn't even be, like, facing Big Mom right now, that I would have called you crazy. But that seems like that's what's happening, so, Big Mom, I think the wrap-up that we kind of need to do is, like, Big Mom eats a cake, and we see what happens there, and with Beji with the Big Mom cake. What else do we gotta do? I think, will they count pudding as having been wrapped up already because there was the implied kiss, or is there still a bit more pudding wrap up to go? I'm not quite sure. We're doing stuff with the Sun Pirates right now, so we're gonna, you know, be wrapping that up, but I don't know how much of a wrap up that's gonna be. I mean, it could be, they could do like a whole episode of like emotion on Jinbei saying goodbye to the Sun Pirates or something like that. And yeah, I mean, that's all I can. And us escaping, us getting out of the territory. That's the main things that I think that we kind of need to wrap up. Other than that, I think we're good. You know, maybe Smoothie needs to do something, and then we're good. So yeah, let's jump into these episodes. If you want to watch the full-length reactions of these videos, they are on my Patreon account. It's the best way to watch these, because you make sure that I don't miss any of your favorite scenes or anything. So you just sync it up with your own footage on my Patreon account in the description below. It's also early access over there, so you get the next at least 3 weeks. It might even be 4 weeks at the point you're watching this video, of videos on there right now, so go check that out. You can also join the YouTube membership down below if you want to just stay here on YouTube and get the edited videos. You can get them a week early by joining the YouTube membership down below, so go check that out as well. But yeah, let's jump into this. This is episode 875 of One Piece. Woo! Okay, recap Rubik's. If you were new to this channel, this is the recap Rubik's Cube. It's a Rubik's Cube that I do while the recap is going, and my goal is to beat the recap. Oh my gosh, that was quick. This episode is going to be called A Hungry Girl. Big Mom Devours the Cake. Can you imagine if they called it A Hungry Girl? Oh, that's a hungry girl right there. They all just exhausted, like even her soul, the things controlled by her soul are exhausted. Jesus, man, the way they draw her now, that's genuinely terrifying. And it makes me like her design a lot more. No, you gotta believe in Sanji. Eat up. She's gonna be like, Oishi! There we go. Oh my god, that's a disturbing drawing. Is she already gaining the weight back? It is gonna be alright. I'm not worried at all. Like, there's no tension for me because, of course, it's gonna taste good. It's Sanji made it. Damn. Something that was supposed to take a full night, he did in 2 hours. Aww. he loves people enjoying his cooking. And Big Mom's just a perfect test for his cooking. Yep, this is her passing out. They're gonna think it's the poison. But it's actually because it's delicious. They've done the gag twice with other characters to set up that this is gonna happen. Oh my god, look at all the doctors. She's about to ascend. Maybe she'll just be like obsessed with Sanji now. Like maybe she's gonna come after us specifically because she wants Sanji as a cook. Oh my god. This is how I feel after I eat butter chicken. That art style is insane. She gained all her weight back. Wedding cakey. Yeah, that's annoying that they think, oh, she's just so badass she tanked the poison. Oh, a song! Wow, things haven't tasted this good since I ate my mother figure. That's great, but it's not like it solved her hunger pangs forever. You guys are in danger still for the rest of your lives. Because Sanji's not going to be around anymore. So if she just craves this wedding cake again because it's the best thing she's ever had, you're all fucked. Oh, the Shonen pudding? Yes. Oh, but she's sad. It wasn't her, it was Sanji. Yeah. This makes me very sad. Oh, that was it! That's all we saw. Yeah. Get back to your crew. Oh my god, what answer me? Yeah, maybe you shouldn't make your ships out of gingerbread next time. Hell yeah, dude. Fuck him up. Oh! Oh! Aladdin! Using the move that we see Jinbei use all the time. Hell yeah, dude! Aladdin's that strong? Wait, Aladdin is taking down the genie! Holy shit! Is that on purpose? Whoa, that's cool. Go for it! We've done it! Off to Wano, baby! Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, that was a mermaid that did that, right? Aladdin's wife. We will. Oh, attacking Germa 66. Merge? Excuse me? Are they gonna become one person? What the fuck? That's insane. Okay. I kind of like that Oven's been consistently scary. Like, he's genuinely a terrifying threat. Makes me shocked he's not a general, honestly. He's really strong. Like, I don't think he's on Katakuri's level, but I also don't think Cracker was on Katakuri's level, so... I think if you switched Smoothie and Oven, it would make more sense. Oh my god, dude. Jesus. It's like a kaiju fight we're doing here. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Jesus. Yeah, that's bad for the fishmen. Fishmen. Is this gonna be a to be continued, or is this... No. What the fuck is happening? Okay, the ship's gonna sing. Okay, yep, another song, I think. Oh my god, that's so weird. This is a cool scene. Rotten puppies start dancing? What the fuck? Isn't Pet Sematary a Stephen King story? What's going on here? I like how they're contrasting her song with these guys almost dying. Really cool idea for a scene. Oh shit. Those are the bullets that are good against Germa. And they're striking through. Oh fuck, man. It's like horrifying shit's happening while this song's going on. Oh, Mother Carmel. Oh my god. It's really fucked up. Oh my gosh, this is really cool. Aww. Seeing her like act like her child, the child version of her. Oh my god. Holy shit! Oh, this is so fucking dope. Jesus. Wow. Wow. That was one of the most, I think that's one of the most impressive scenes in the arc. In terms of like the anime's way of doing that. Like I don't know what it was in the manga, right? I imagine in the manga it's still kind of the same thing, where it's probably jumping back and forth between like singing and you know, horrifying things happening, but like there's no way to do it in a manga that's like that, like, because you need to have like you need to hear how sort of upbeat that song is, but also a little bit unsettling constantly, you know, because it's like circus music, right? And I think over time, you know, we as a society have kind of agreed that circus music is quite creepy because people use it a lot of the time in creepy circumstances. So so like the fact that they can, you know, give me that feeling where I'm like constantly like sort of laughing at how silly the song is, but also like, holy shit, things are actually really fucking going wrong, and seeing how terrifying Big Mom and this whole situation actually is. I think this was one of the best ways that they've showed Big Mom being scary, like being an emperor, you know? Like, I feel like this is the most I've felt. I mean, I think other than maybe when, well, I guess there's a few moments. Her, like, jumping onto the Straw Hat ship and she's got the hair of fire and is, like, seemingly unstoppable. That's a pretty good moment of showing how powerful she is. And I think obviously the Brook fight, where it's like, even though Brook went above and beyond and did incredible things, he couldn't even like nick her in the slightest, right? That's a pretty good way to show it. But I think this episode, where it's like she's just happily singing about, you know, about her life and how good she feels, and it's being contrasted with like all of this shit that she set up, the entire like land that she's got here is such dangerous territory that like she's not even worried, you know? Like, she's been quote unquote beaten in a way, you know? And yet she's still seemingly coming out on top. I mean, I think we're gonna get away, but for now, it still seems like she's coming out on top and all she's doing is standing there eating cake, you know? That is a really, really effective scene. I think they did such a great job with that, and it was just like, and it kept going as well. Like, I thought it was gonna be a like 15-second scene and that would have been impressive, but I think it was like 5 minutes, or, you know, maybe like 3 or 4 minutes or something of just like straight song contrasted with all the other crazy shit going on. It was awesome. It was truly, truly awesome. I liked that a lot. So when Oda came up with the idea that he was gonna have a character who's like Jinbei's first mate or whatever, who's named Aladdin, and then you also have a character on Big Mom's crew who summons a genie to fight, then like then at some point Aladdin beats the genie. Like, did he plan that out ahead of time, or was that something where he was just like, oh, hang on, this would be funny if I do this, or is it like he specifically named, you know, like he specifically introduced the genie character to do this, or he specifically named Aladdin knowing one day he would do something like this? Like, is there something like that? Or the less likely option is this all completely a coincidence and Oda doesn't even think about the connection between those two characters? Regardless, I think that's great. That's very funny. And yeah, oh man, we got one scene of Pudding like being there sad because she may never see Sanji again, and oh man, that's really sad. That might have been the last time we see Pudding, other than like I'm sure we'll get updates on her every once in a while, you know, like One Piece tends to show the rest of the world and like check in on them and see what they're up to. I'm sure we'll see her again, but like I don't think we're gonna see, like, I don't think she's gonna be a major character again in this story, which will be sad. But anyway, cool. That was a great episode. Let's move on to the next one. Second last episode of Whole Cake Island, episode 876. Here we go. Okay, recap Rubik's. Here we go. Okay, this episode is going to be called The Great Escape. This is, I finished a cube. The Straw Hats leave Whole Cake Island. Oh my god. Is that really the Sunny? If the Sunny's really up in flames like that, that's gonna be fucked. Yeah, she's out. Yeah, Pudding did. Now she's stealing his gimmicks. Mate? It's not the Sunny. Yeah, good. Good. Thank goodness. Oh, hell yeah! That's so dope. Did they bring us underwater? What? Are we in Wadatsumi? What the fuck? Yeah, they had to sacrifice their ship, but they're not a crew anymore. They're disbanding. Wow, that's a cool idea. Oh my god. The poor devil fruit. Yep, and then they just go inside. Oh my god. Did Wadatsumi just swallow the water but keep them? Like, that's kind of wild. Jesus, dude. Oh, that's kind of sick. Oh my god! What? Is Wadatsumi gonna die? I mean, I don't really like Wadatsumi very much, but I don't think I want him to die. You gotta sail. Go. Oh, Wadatsumi. Okay, you're kind of a G. You were. You certainly were. Okay, alright, you know what? I gotta respect him. If someone truly apologizes, they gotta get my respect. Oh my god, we need to go. The sun is not moving at all. You gotta go, guys. They're taking it pretty well. Damn. And they're all so... Look how in they all are. It's one hell of a crew. Oh my god, the ship. Damn. Damn, man. Yeah, fuck him up, baby. Yes! Jinbei used their sacrifice well. Man, all these situations would be solved if we had enough cola for a coup de burst. Nice! Aladdin's really strong, dude. I don't know if he can beat Oven just in a straight one-on-one, but I imagine he can hold him off. Big Mom's ship is pretty cool. I quite like the design of her ship. Several hours, man. Jinbei's not coming with us? Is he? Is this him resigning from the Straw Hats? To stay with his crew? Yeah, that's what, of course, Luffy wants to stay. Oh my god. Okay, maybe he is coming back. Just trusting him. I don't know, man. How would you get back fast enough? I guess he moves through the sea well. You're on my crew now. Okay. Okay. Oh. Oh my god, that scream, dude. Okay. Coming at any cost. Oh my god. Candy frog. Jesus. Oh, Benji. Yeah, you did. She's too focused on. Whoa, cool! Cool shot. God damn! Aww. You didn't think we can do it. That's so cool. It's pushing them further, letting them make more progress. Whoa, cool shot. What the fuck is this? Is this the bird reporter? And probably Stussy? Yeah, I think so. Yep. Don't forget my girl Bonnie. There she is. Her with food, of course. I didn't realize Blackbeard was counted among them. Yeah, he's confident that it's gonna be the worst generation. Alright. Whew, okay, alright. I mean, great episode. It seems like Jinbei's staying behind for now, and then he's gonna come after us later. But wow, that was wild. I loved that shot of the ocean like taking the Straw Hats away. That was so cool. And yeah, like Luffy saying to him like, "Hey, remember that I'm your fucking captain now." And then he says the we'll be waiting for you at the land of Wano, come at any cost or whatever line, which is also the line that I believe Veritas used in his letter when he sent me a big box of One Piece trading cards. In the letter, it ended with that line. One of the best things Oda achieved is creating something that brought together countless people. There are some fans out there who testify that One Piece saved their life or inspired their dreams. I can only say that One Piece became my favorite thing in this world, and it led me getting to know so many reactors on this crew. Even as a manga reader, the 6-month anime hiatus was painfully depressing. All I can request of you or anyone is to not give up watching One Piece before it ends, and we'll be waiting for you at the land of Wano, come at any cost. So we have one more episode of this arc, and I don't know what to expect. I don't know how this final episode of the arc is gonna go. I don't know how the reverie is gonna go. I don't know what Wano is gonna be like, you know? Like I'm so keen for Wano in weird ways, you know? Like I think as the series has gone on more and more, I've thought about Wano a lot. I always think about it. I always think about like, okay, when we get to Wano, it's gonna be crazy. And I don't know, and like, here's what my expectations were a little bit ago, was a little while ago, I thought, Wano is going to be something that may be very slow, and like, this is what my expectations before. It may be very slow paced, but it will have like a banger ending. That's kind of what it'll be worth it, the like build up, there'll be so much build up, and then the ending will be like a banger. That's kind of what I thought in my mind. But as we get closer and closer, I'm readjusting my my ideas of it. So I think it is going to be a banger ending, but I also think it has a lot of potential to be a banger a lot of things. Like, and I think some people have said, because I think I've expressed that I thought maybe Wano might be really slow paced before, and I think people said generally the worst of it, like the worst of the pacing has passed. Like I think people said like generally the Dressrosa and even for some people Whole Cake Island are like lower, you know, they're feeling slower paced than Wano is. And I mean I think it's tricky because like I think part of what I got that from was at some point when I was really early in One Piece, I saw an image that someone posted of like amount of chapters adapted per One Piece arc or whatever, and it showed like at the start of the show, you know, maybe they're adapting 1.5 chapters or something. I don't know how many they were doing at the start of the show, but per episode, and then by the end of the show, by Wano, it's like 0.6 like chapters per episode or something. Like it's, you know, they're not even getting through a full chapter anymore. And so like I saw that and I just like I think in my mind permanently it was like, okay, so Wano must be extremely slow paced. But it depends, you know, because like something having like fewer chapters adapted doesn't necessarily mean it's slow paced. And even something being slow paced doesn't necessarily mean it's bad. So yeah, it really just depends, because like there's some things where they slow it down and it takes a long time to do something, but it's really like that's okay. It's fine. That's really good. Because you want to dwell more on those moments, you know? Sometimes manga will like fly past certain things, because like also manga is I feel like it's a pretty tough thing to write for, because like if you gotta put out 20-page chapters or whatever, if you've got something really intricate going on, you might be wasting a lot of pages if you're not like concise with your storytelling. But the anime, you kind of want to, you know, stretch it out a little bit. So it very much depends on the situation. So truly, like, I think truly going into Wano, I've got some, like, so many different expectations that it's actually kind of leveling out to zero. I'm kind of going in with no huge expectations, right? Like, I feel like the animation's gonna be good in Wano, but I don't know that, you know? I feel like Kaido could be really cool, but also I don't really know enough about him to know. I feel like the storyline could could have so much shit going on, or it could be pretty fucking simple. I don't know. I don't know what to expect at all. So, and I'm gonna find out in like a few weeks' time. it'll be a little bit, but then I'll start finding out what Wano's actually like. And I can't wait. But what else? Let me look at my notes. I put down my notes and I gotta pick them up again. Yeah, Wadatsumi eating them is crazy. And you know what? Like, Wadatsumi apologized. Like, this whole time, you know, Wadatsumi's been someone who I haven't really commented on him that much, but I don't really like him. I didn't really like him too much. And I think part of that was just like in Fishman Island, you know, he was as he said, he was a bad boy in Fishman Island. And then I was like, that guy's kind of a douche. But also like, I mean, he's just an idiot. That's the main problem, right? He's just not smart enough to know any better. But I was like, in my head, I was like, I don't feel like I got any redemption from him or anything. It just like he's now on the team of the good guys. And also, like, I don't know, the gimmick, one of those things that, like, I don't know, didn't work for me, even though there's no reason that it wouldn't. Like, there's no reason that I should like Satori from Skypiea and not like Wadatsumi, because, like, they're both kind of supposed to be somewhat annoying, you know? But Wadatsumi's whole, like, you know, he's a big guy and he's got like a big beard or whatever, but he acts like a baby thing. Like, I never really liked it too much. But you know what? I'm a sucker for when a character genuinely humbles himself and apologizes for the things that they did wrong and like stands up for what they believe in. Like I gotta respect him now. I gotta. Like it just, he did what I would have wanted him to do. If I had said like, what do I want from Wadatsumi? That's what I want from him. So he did it and I gotta respect him now. Good job, Wadatsumi. Great job. But yeah, anyway, let's move on. Let's move on to the final episode of Whole Cake Island, episode 877. Here we go. Yes, we got superpowers. Okay, recap, Rubik's Cube, let's do it. Wait. Maybe I don't need to. Oh, I don't need to. Wow, no recap today because they're getting right into it. This episode's going to be called The Death of the Straw Hats. Everyone sinks at sea. Well, not everyone. Everyone that's here. So half the Straw Hats are still alive on Wano. Trust that Jinbei will meet you at Wano at any cost. Yeah. Aww. God damn, dude. I don't know. I kind of feel like it is. Got you. Aww. Giving him a head pat is very cute. Aww. Yeah. Oh, is she crying? She needs you to be strong, Sanji, because she can't be. Oh. Oh. Jeez, man. What the fuck is this song? Chopper's treating him. That's right. I'm still getting over that carrot scene. Ugh. I love that the flowers only sing their own name. Oh my god, the song is insane. Whoa. Cool cool visual for the opera music. Oh? Pudding? There we go. Interesting lyrics. Oh. Why are they doing this to me? What is that? One cotton candy bit? Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah, dude. Oh. That's so fucking dope. The way the music crescendos at that point is so cool. Oh. The music getting so bare here. Oh. Yeah. So she was completely okay with seeing him as an idiot because she assumed that he'd reject her. Yeah. And she just accepted that in herself, but now it doesn't look like she's gonna get a happy ending here. Like she has someone who accepted her, which I guess is a happy ending, but now he's leaving. Oh, The memory? Can she like watch the memory back? Is she gonna savor the memory of them kissing? Or erase it? I mean, that would be fucked. Oh, the music is so great. Thank you. Arigato. Oh no! She erased the memory of them kissing from him. Fucking hell. We can't be halfway over. I don't have any more emotions left to give. Focus up, focus up. Oh fuck. Oh. You respected Luffy, I think. That makes sense. She always knew. Oh my god, look at all of them. Aww. Oh. Now we see him being so protective of his siblings. Don't make me cry over Broly. Are you kidding? Come on. That's not fair, Oda. That's where he started doing the scarf thing. Oh, that's so dope. He's checking on Luffy. What a great sequence of dialogue. He's sappy. What a great scene. Oh my god. What's everyone looking at? Big Mom coming? Yeah. Oh my god, we're going back into the opera. Oh my god. The fact that guy just has to rub his belt like that constantly. Oh my god. This is quite a fucking atmosphere to this scene. Jesus. God damn, man. We did it. Good shit. Yes, please. They want his food so badly. In the East Blue at the Baratier. Doesn't matter. You cook for those who are hungry. Is that shrimp fried rice? Are you telling me a shrimp fried that rice? That's nice. That's so nice. Oh my god, dude. That was kind of a fantastic episode. That was like a shockingly incredible episode. Do other people get that? I don't know if that would hit other people as hard. Maybe it does. I don't know. I'm so divorced from people's opinions on this arc and these characters and stuff. I'm so so separate from it. That I truly don't know how this would hit other people. But for me, this episode hits really hard. Oh my god, I think it hit me as hard as the in Punk Hazard, there was that episode with Mocha eating the candy or whatever, and I was just crying for a significant amount of the episode, and I couldn't stop myself. That was the first half of this episode was just I cried a bit, and then I was like, okay, but now I'm gonna stop crying, and then I didn't stop crying. It's to me, it was really, really brilliantly done, and so heartbreaking. Are you fucking kidding me? So she kissed him, and then took his memories of the kiss. So it's I imagine the goal with that is I really want to do this, but one, my pride doesn't really want me to have you remember that I wanted this, and two, it's gonna be much easier for you to leave if you don't remember that this happened. You need to still go, you need to still be with the Straw Hats, but I want this to happen, but I don't want this to be harder for you. I only want the pain to be on me. So she takes that from him. It's really fucking heartbreaking. Although, to be fair, for a second there, I thought maybe she would have taken her memories of all of their time together. Since maybe all of their nice moments. She might have taken that. So it's you only remember me as a villain, essentially. But that, she didn't do that. Because he was oh, Pudding-chan, you said you wanted a favor or whatever. So she literally just took the memories of that kiss. But man... I wanted a happy ending for her so much, and I don't think I got it. I think I got a beautiful ending. In terms of writing decisions, I think it's an incredible piece of writing for that character. But Jesus, it hurts. It really, really hurts. And then there's the scene. Oh man, I'm not okay. And there's the scene at the start of the episode where Sanji's beating himself up about Pedro a little bit, and Carrot's telling him hey, it wasn't your fault. You just be strong. This is how he wanted it to happen. And then she starts crying, and she's I need you to, I need you to just be thankful of it. That's a beautiful scene, and also very realistic sometimes, she's being so positive about it, and then it just it all hits her at once. So I really liked that scene as well. Yeah, I loved all of this episode. I mean, all of the opera stuff, the music in this episode was phenomenal. Was really fucking good. I'm blown away by the music of this episode. I mean, and then there's honestly, for them to in 2 minutes make me really like Broly as a character is crazy to me, because I didn't like her really at all, I mean, it was she's kind of funny, but I didn't like her, I was completely fine if she just died. I would have been yeah, fuck her. But then in this episode, they show them when they were a kid, and she's being strong for Katakuri, and that was really cute. And then you start to look back at the moments where it's that from this arc, and I sort of start to see her really as just a lot of, I feel a lot of the Big Mom family and a lot of the Whole Cake Island arc is, oh, it's all coming together for me. I feel like there's a big theme of like a lack of maturity, you know, like and I'm not using that derogatorily. I mean, like, a lot of this arc, I think, is about like the child that's still within you. Holy shit, there's so much of it. I'm just like, it's all flowing into my head now. But like there's really like the child within you is so prevalent in this arc. Like there's the simplicity of like Big Mom is a big child, right? Like she's a kid who never grew up because she never had to grow up because no one could stand up to her. So now like we saw her backstory and she acts basically the same way as she does now, except she's a little smarter now and she's stronger now, but like she acts mostly the same. She throws tantrums, she gets whatever she wants, she cries when she doesn't get her way, you know, like she's basically the same person now as she was back then. She never properly matured. Katakuri is like an edgy kid who like is playing the cool guy that the kid version of him thinks he needs to play, you know, even though like when you see the person he is on the inside, he's still really like that sort of kid who just wants to protect his little sister, you know. Broly is just a sort of like, Broly is the little sister in that like the little sister role of like, mom, look over there, look what they're doing, you know, like the one who like who stands behind someone else and goes like, yeah, nah, like that sort of like annoying little brat. And I say that I was kind of that brat, like I was kind of the little sister role, but yeah, that's the thing that I see in Broly, right? That's the kind of person that she is. She's just like petty and bratty. But it doesn't stop there. You can like even extend that to Sanji, where it's like Sanji, like the emotional climax of Sanji in this arc, when it happened, which was him saying, I want to go back to the Sunny. When it happened, I said that like my favorite part of that was how childlike that felt. Like it felt like Sanji's inner child coming out. He was like trying to act cool and strong the entire time, but when Luffy like gets down to what he really wants, what comes out is like a kid saying, I want to go home. You know, and that was what I really loved about that scene. And now I'm seeing the Matrix, dude. Like it feeds into the main themes of the entire arc. And I think you can apply it to basically everyone. And then like Big Mom punishes people who leave, which makes me think like if you mature, like Lola did. Lola matured, and Chiffon matured. These characters grew up. They are no longer kids anymore. Chiffon has a family and a child. Lola went out to like live on her own and be independent. Those people are ostracized. Like Big Mom doesn't want you to grow up. She wants you to stay in a land made of fucking candy forever. It fits with all the themes. There's the themes of adolescence. I get it. It took me until the last episode of the entire arc, but it all fell into place once I saw this episode and I see Katakuri and Broly like talking together. That final thing, it all clicked. I get it now, and I love it. That's fucking brilliant. That's really, really well written. I feel like it was the sort of theming that it didn't hit you over the head with it, but once you put the pieces together, like holy shit, I could write an essay on that. Like, if I was still in uni, I might have written an essay on the themes of adolescence in the One Piece Whole Cake Island arc. Like, I genuinely might have. Yeah, wow, that was fucking awesome. But yeah, I loved that Katakuri flashback, and then I loved Broly being like, I know you're going to be relieved when you hear this, but Luffy's escaped. And like Katakuri just smiles to himself and Broly goes, I know it. Like, she's not mad at him for that. She knows that's the sort of person he is. And she's like, I think she's okay with it because it's like, that's my brother. He's a caring guy. And like, he maybe even now sees Luffy as like a little brother. So for him, when he's like asking if Luffy's okay, it's like, he's basically also saying like, hey, is my brother fine? I just think it's very cute. Man, oh yeah, and just also going back to the pudding scenes, I love recontextualizing it as like Oh god, this episode was so good. Recontextualizing it as putting like, and I mean you could have already put this together. It's not like this scene revealed it necessarily, but it like helped it click a bit more for me. Of like, you know, she had the third eye, she's ashamed of it, she thinks she's a monster. And then when she's like told, hey, you need to trick this guy, you need to trick Sanji, what's going through her head is like, yeah, this motherfucker is gonna be like everyone else. Like, when he finds out who I really am, he's gonna call me a monster and you know, because he's only gonna like me because I'm cute and because of my boobs, you know, and like because I seem like a ditz. So he's like, those are the things he's gonna like about me, and like he doesn't care about the true me. So like, fuck this guy. Like, she villainizes him in her head. She does like the Michael Jordan thing. Like Michael Jordan, when he was playing basketball, I think it's gone on record and said like he would make up shit about the other team in his head about like the kind of person they are, where he would be like, oh, like I'm facing, you know, Kobe Bryant or whatever, and it's like Kobe Bryant, like, you know, he fucking hates me. This guy hates me. He thinks I'm a piece of shit. Like he thinks I'm not worthy of all of this shit, you know, and like he even fucked my sister or something, you know, like he comes up with all of this stuff in his head, and then when he's playing the person, he's like really fucking pissed off at them, and he plays way better against them because in his head this person that he's facing is a monster, and yet like generally the other person's like, what the fuck, why is he so angry at me? What did I do? But that was how he like got, and I mean he's known as like the greatest basketball player of all time, so it makes sense. So like I think Pudding did that with Sanji, where it's like she's so used to people treating her like that she just like created a villain of Sanji in her head. So that's why she's okay with like behind closed doors being like, oh my god, he's such an idiot, he's falling for my act, this fucking loser, you know? Like that scene to me makes so much more sense, thinking of it as like that's her like protection. Like that's when, you know, that's like us ragging on, and I say us assuming like the people who are sort of on my side of this, but ragging on like Elon Musk and Donald Trump or whatever, like you tend to go hard on them because you're like, well, they're horrible human beings. Like they're monsters. So it's like if there's anyone to go hard on, it's them. In her head, that's what she had put Sanji on. And then when she finds out Sanji is not like that, it's like everything fucking crumbles for her. Oh man, that was such a good episode. I'm truly blown away by that episode. I loved it so much. Episode 877. And the problem is, I don't know how, when I do the top 10, I don't know where I'm gonna put that, because it's like a really, really special moment, but like, I can't even think about how to contextualize it in my favorite moments, because it's like, it was just so hard hitting, but it also, I mean, I don't know. I'll figure it out. Anyway, we got a song to watch. At the end of every video, we do one of the One Piece songs. So, what have we got to do today? I don't even know. I'm going to check right now. Hold on. Okay, so the song we're going to be doing today is Daikengo and no Michi, Road to Great Swordsman, and it's a Zoro song. So, awesome. Let's fucking get to it, guys. This is the Zoro song, Road to Great Swordsman. Ooh. Oh yeah, baby. It's straight up Zoro singing. Like, as opposed to his voice actor singing. It sounds like he's really doing Zoro's voice. I won't say anything pure or unclean. I'm gonna make you raw. I like how personalized all of these are. Cool. I'll engrave my name on it. That's some cool art. Become more stronger. That's poor English guy who translated these lyrics. Hell yeah, you do, man. It's so funny thinking about Zoro singing this song. Like the lyrics are so him, but he would never say this stuff about himself. Like, not all of it in one song. Like, he'd say some of it, but... Ooh. Tried to hit a note there. I would love to hear Chris Sabat sing this song, to be honest. I love that line, though. I will engrave my name on it. Is awesome. That was a cool song. I liked it. Yeah, it was a very... like, it's funny that it's like... It's a Zoro song. It's got all of his... Like, all the Zoro-ness within the song. And it makes a lot of sense. And then also... But also, like, if you try to imagine Zoro... singing this song to let these feelings out, it doesn't feel like Zoro, you know? Like, he wouldn't let these feelings out in a song. Like, I feel like Kobe might, you know? Like, we saw a Kobe one. Luffy, yeah, maybe, you know? Like, it's not likely, but maybe. But Zoro, like, to be able to, like, let out all these feelings so honestly in a song, it's just a funny idea. And also, like, this isn't an insult. This is, like... this feels like this is a voice actor who's maybe not really a singer. Like, I feel like also so far we've mostly had it led by women, right? Like, I mean, it's been male characters, but like Luffy, Kobe. I'm pretty sure Kobe's voiced by a woman. So if that's the case, like, yeah, Luffy, Kobe have been the lead singers of the last 3 songs. And this is the first one that's like, you know, that's a dude. And he's having to, you know, carry this song on his own. And I mean, he didn't sound bad in this song. Like, it didn't sound like he wasn't hitting the notes or he wasn't doing it right. And he was still obviously trying to sing in character voice. But it did feel like maybe this guy's not a singer. Like, this is just him doing a really good performance despite not being a fully trained singer. I don't know. But it also, like, maybe he is a trained singer, but singing in a Zoro voice is a little bit different. Still, very cool. Very nice. That was Road to Great Swordsman by Zoro. So, thank you for watching. We're finished Whole Cake Island. Next video will be the start of the Reverie. And by next video, I mean the next... like reaction video. It's possible between now and then on my YouTube channel there'll be something else posted. I don't know. I'm not saying there will be. I'm just saying it's possible because sometimes I do that between arcs. So but you know, I always try to make sure every Wednesday and Saturday. Every Wednesday and Saturday there's new reactions. So if this is being posted on a Saturday, next Wednesday we start, or on Wednesday we start the Reverie probably. If it's being posted on a Wednesday, on Saturday we probably start the Reverie. So keep your eye out. But thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.